It's almost time to name the country's lousiest motorist. Here on the nation's only embarrassing automobile show, this will mark the first time ever that we've had 3 women in the finals. Now, of course, we didn't plan for an all-female finale. It just sort of crash-landed that way. But at the end of this show, one of them will walk away with the humiliating title, Canada's worst driver. This season of Canada's Worst Driver started with the nation's 8 most awful motorists. We brought those folks here to our Driver Rehabilitation Centre in Guelph, Ontario, where they've endured an intensive training regimen of lessons followed by high-stress challenges.
Turn that off.
Oh my God. Everything up.
At the end of every episode,
Yes!
someone has been allowed to go home.
Anybody need a lift home?
Now, we're down to the bottom 3 candidates. When we hit the end of this episode, one of them will be named Canada's Worst Driver.
If Ashley is crowned Canada's Worst Driver, I will take away her vehicles.
Brian nominated his wife, Ashley, as Canada's Worst Driver because of her nasty habit of causing high-speed crashes.
Starting to get tough on the pocketbook.
Ashley agreed to driver's rehab so she could become a safer chauffeur for her son Diesel. During her time in rehab, we tried to teach this Albertan some calming techniques. But whenever a stressful situation arises, Ashley starts screaming until she loses total control!
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Scott nominated his wife, Emily,
I don't want to be the worst.
because
She's hit pillars, parked cars, curbs.
when we met Emily in Calgary,
6th Avenue 9
It's a
now.
red light, honey.
Oh my God.
it was obvious she needed glasses. At our rehab center,
Oh my God.
we let her crash for a few days.
Oh my God.
Then we made her look better.
Oh yeah, I can see enough things right now.
But Emily still doesn't know where to look.
How come it's not here? How come it's not here?
I'm not Canada's worst driver.
I beg to disagree.
Amy, our final nominee, was brought to us by Bob, her husband.
Where do you want to go?
To keep her new business fully stocked,
Oh my God.
Amy has to make a weekly supply run to Regina. In rehab,
Oh my God.
we didn't show Amy any sympathy.
Oh my God.
And after 20 challenges,
Oh my God.
she's barely crying at all anymore. However, she is still very emotional.
Are you kidding me?
The first challenge in this all-decisive final episode is called driving in a straight line with a slight turn in the middle. Now, to imagine this course, just picture someone driving in a straight line with a slight turn in the middle. Now imagine the exact same course with no room for error. And when I say there's no room for error, I really mean it. This course has only 8 centimeters of clearance on either side of the vehicle. If they touch anything, even a tire, they have to come back and try again. And to make it all the more difficult, they must hit the speed of 40 kilometers an hour at least once as they do the drive. Okay, wish me luck. It's a little hard on the nerves, but it's just a lane of road. Now, let's see if Canada's worst drivers can get through there at 40.
Oh, this is a great challenge here.
That's Sergeant Cam Woolley of the Ontario Provincial Police. At the end of this episode, Cam and the rest of our experts will help me decide who is Canada's worst driver.
This is the end of the line. Now let's see what you know.
That's psychologist Dr. Luisa Gambora. We also have our instructors, Dan Baggian.
It's time for these three ladies to show us what they've learned.
And Philippe Letourneau.
We're going to see who's finally got their stuff together and prove to us that they're not the worst.
Let's see this. Bring on the nominees for Canada's worst driver.
Ashley's up first.
Give her Ash! Woo! Your time starts now. 1 hour, go.
Oh, that tire touch means Ashley has to try again.
Oh my God! What the is that? I'm still going forward. This is stupid. I'm sorry. I don't even care. I'm going forward.
I'm sad because I really like that car.
On each of Ashley's next 11 attempts, she hits the wall with her passenger side tires.
If Ashley's hitting tires, Emily's going to hit fenders.
But remember, keep your eye where you want to be. Yeah. Right? Tunnel vision. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's tunnel.
She's going to do it this time. That's my actual prediction. I suddenly have this, like, wave of yes, 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 clean, yes.
Ashley doesn't reach 40K an hour, but she does get through cleanly.
And she stayed calm. That's wonderful. If she can do that, she won't be Canada's worst driver.
Come on, Ash.
To succeed, Ashley turns to her mantra.
Look where you want to go. Look where you want to go. Look where you want to go.
Looking where she wants to go, Ashley steers through cleanly, but she doesn't see her speed.
What was my speed? What was my speed? What was my speed?
43.
Oh, I feel so good.
Look where you want to go. It works every time.
Congratulations.
God. Ah.
Emily wants me to stand.
Far, far away.
Are you going to stand right here?
Don't stay there.
Yeah, right here.
So I hate you. I'm not say sorry.
I think I just got threatened.
If he stay there and if I hit him, I'm not say sorry.
Emily's new glasses should help, but she immediately hits a wall, then gives the car gas.
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa. This is...
Oh, my God.
Emily was okay until she looked far, far away to the right and lost sight of where she was headed. This 1966 Ford Fairlane has seatbelts over the waist, but nothing over anyone's shoulder.
Are you okay? Seriously?
Amy's gonna cry. She's not even driving yet. Yeah, look at her.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Let's go.
Emily's first run killed the car. She broke the car. She broke the car.
I don't want to overstate the problem, but when our mechanic steps in, the engine catches fire, and it still won't start.
Can't say I'm surprised.
When the car is extinguished, Emily resumes driving without her glasses.
I don't want to put my glasses on, okay?
Put your glasses on.
No.
Put your glasses on, Emily. It will help you see.
No.
Don't resist. This is not fiction. Glasses help you see.
Whatever. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Imagine the thought of having crystal clear vision. If anything will screw up driving, being able to see is what'll do it. Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. Sorry.
Glasses will help Emily, but they're not a miracle cure.
Here we go. Okay, that's a hit already.
Emily can't drive 5 meters without hitting.
You hit already. Stop.
I kind of feel sorry for her.
I feel bad for her.
I don't know if we need to look any further. We may have found Canada's worst driver.
Just look where you need to go.
Over the course of her next 18 attempts, Emily never once makes it to 40k an hour, and she never once gets through cleanly. It's funny to Amy and Ashley.
Finish the nothing? Go, you're wasting your time.
After 49 minutes of constant failing, Emily starts a clean run.
Go, 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 go.
Do that, but 5 clicks faster during the beginning, and you'll have her.
Little bit faster and you're done.
To make a Canadian drive faster, there's really only one thing to say.
Give her.
Give her. Give her. Give her.
Emily goes slowly into the corner.
Give her.
Give her.
Give her.
Give her, give her, give her, give her, give her. Oh my God, I think you totally did it. I think you totally did it.
I don't know.
It was a 3-touch run. 2 kilometers too slow.
There's only 30 seconds left. This is going to be your last chance. Go.
On her last chance,
Give her, give her, give it.
Emily's unable to give her.
Give it, don't let go, don't let go.
Emily's valiant effort was a total failure.
Whatever, I really try my best, so.
I did think I was going to die in the water over the wall. Oh, yeah. But I'm not going to laugh because what if I do that to you?
Amy starts with a plan.
Once slow, and then I'm going to do it.
That's sensible.
Amy's got the right idea. Go through the course nice and easily before you try to hammer through it.
You're going to get this under your first try.
I hope so, honey, because I don't want to flip you around.
Okay, now let's put some speed to it.
Amy's idea of speed
Hit it.
isn't speedy enough.
Let's go, honey.
Look at the road, not at the box.
Okay, this could be the one. I'll see you on the other side.
Punch it, punch it, punch it, punch it. You did it. Oh my God, you did it.
I think we have a winner.
Did I do it?
I think she did it.
Amy did it without ever getting emotional.
Christ, are you kidding me?
After the break, it's our final challenge at the rehab center.
I'm so kind of driver.
It's the final episode of Canada's Worst Driver. Which means later on, someone will be walking away with this unwanted trophy.
To avoid being named Canada's worst driver, the finalists are also going to have to avoid the people who nominated them. The penultimate challenge in this season contains some very familiar obstacles.
This 1-kilometer course contains bits and pieces of every challenge the drivers did in rehab.
It's called the Mega Challenge, and it goes something like this. We start in the Chrysler 300. I go through the eye of the needle, through the second eye of the needle, woo, and the third, and it leads me straight into a big slalom. Slam on the brakes right when I get to here, and I will stop. Oh. Get into the Mustang and get ready to do an icy corner. Now, it's important to remember how to do this before you do it.
To steer through an icy corner, I need to brake, look where I want to go, and then release the brake to prevent skidding.
I'm out of control, but if I look, geez, then it grabs at the end.
The upcoming wooden ramps were used to teach tight turning on day 10 of rehab. After I charm the snakes, there's a short balance beam. Then it's time to park the Mustang.
Gotta go.
And hop into the Porsche.
Today, the Porsche is only going in reverse.
To get up this narrow ramp, I'll have to
use my mirrors. I come off this ramp using my mirrors the whole way.
After this semicircular laneway,
we're ending with a teeter-totter.
when drivers show us they're on the level, they're done with rehab.
It should be about right there.
That's it. Balanced drivers can get out
and be relieved because, hey, there ain't nothing like being at the finish.
First in the Mega Challenge is Amy.
Rock and roll.
Amy's not crying as she heads into the archways at 30K an hour. Confidence is something Amy learned in rehab. She picked up one-handed steering somewhere else.
Oh. I tried.
You did indeed.
I sucked.
You did.
No time for excuses here.
In the upcoming icy corner, Amy knows that if she skids, she'll lose control. But in the moment of truth, she slams on the brakes.
Are you kidding me?
You forgot about the part of releasing the brake.
Yes.
When she gets to the snake, Amy is so emotional, she forgets to steer.
Bob, I was going down.
You have to turn the wheel, though.
I was going down.
In the Porsche,
Use your mirrors, that's all I can tell you.
Amy uses her newfound confidence to get over the ramp in less than a minute.
Okay, now I can't see Jack.
Trying to negotiate the semicircular reverse,
Watch.
I was trying to think.
Amy has a mental shutdown.
Holy moly.
Don't start snapping at me. I'm trying to look in my
I'm trying
mirror.
to help you,
Okay, sorry.
and you're snapping for nothing.
Who is Canada's worst driver? Is it Amy?
Amy gets onto the ramp
Straighten out, straighten out.
and finishes.
We're good.
Amy is good, but she's still far from perfect.
She's got to kick that nervousness right the hell out of the car.
I thought it's getting better.
You are getting better but until you go into that stage that you just can't function.
After the break, Emily runs the Mega Challenge, followed by Ashley.
I need to go shoot a gopher. Oh, I can feel better.
Canada's worst drivers are trying to avoid leaving our rehab center with this unwanted trophy. Ashley is in rehab for her explosively named son.
Diesel, 1 year old today.
1 year old today.
Today.
Today's the birthday. Happy birthday, Diesel.
Yeah, happy birthday, buddy.
Ashley squeezes into her driving shoes. Then she heads for the eye of the needle.
Look where I need to go. Oh, look where I need to go. Look where I need to go.
Go off to the left.
Swerving around images of her husband,
Watch my speed.
Ashley loses control.
You killed me.
Ashley brought a lot of outfits to rehab, and she has changed some of her driving habits.
Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision.
But she's still an emotional wreck. This time, instead of stopping, Ashley continues all the way to our wall, and then some. The icy corner is next.
You're doing 30. You're doing 35.
Break. Look where you want to go. Here.
Ash.
Do you need a lift?
Yeah. I am
Need a lift.
stuck. Yeah.
We'll give you a lift right now. Here we go. 1, 2, left, turn. There you go.
Ashley's not yelling because our psychologist told her to stay calm.
I'm sorry. She's totally wrong.
Who is?
A therapist. It's boiling it up. It's going to make me blow at you.
Oh, the therapist. They're paid kooks themselves.
Hurry up. The weather's changing.
I'd really like Ashley to hurry up.
Let's go. because I know one person who's getting wet.
When Ashley gets into the Porsche, it immediately dies.
What is it with my cars? You have got to be kidding me.
To finish, Ashley goes back to the Mustang.
I'm going emotionally nuts because I'm holding it in because of her stupid advice.
I guess it's all my fault that I told her to stay calm.
I need to, like, kick something. Like a squirrel or a gopher. I need to go shoot a gopher. That'll make me feel better.
Ashley's not going to be able to keep her anger bottled up much longer.
That feels good. It feels good to scream. It feels good to yell. It does not feel right to sit here and hold it in. It feels good to yell.
But yelling's not making Ashley's driving any good.
Oh my God! Bottling it up sucks. I do better. I'm a mess. I'm an emotional mess.
Because you're trying to hold it in?
Yeah. I don't get this challenge. I don't.
It's just reversing for sakes.
Well, then you do, you loud mouth. This feels good. I am so sick of this pretend happy. Doesn't work. I don't get it.
What is there not to get?
Holy don't.
I don't understand.
I don't get it. What do you not get about that? I don't understand it. If I understand it, I'd be out of here.
Shut up and listen. If you want the directions, shut up and listen, please.
I don't want to do this anymore.
I don't know how to help you, Ashley.
I just don't get it when you say turn left, turn right. I don't learn nothing.
By the time she gets to the reversing section, Ashley is having a full-on meltdown.
This does not work. I don't understand. I'm so kind of worst driver.
Oh, this one.
Oh my God, I look like Alice Cooper.
When Ashley was calm, she was sensible. Now?
I don't know what to do. My brain is lost.
She's so upset. She's impaired. She's dangerous right now.
I don't give a rat's anymore. This is humiliating. This is horrible. I'm just working myself up, and I shouldn't even be driving right now.
So get out and take a breath. Get out.
I'm just worked up right now, and I'm not thinking right.
Ashley wants to bypass the remaining reverse section.
I don't want to fail, but I know that I'm going to get in here, I'm going to get worked right back up to the same spot I was in.
So she can finish with dignity, we line Ashley up with the teeter-totter.
Come to me. Okay, there you go.
Hey!
You're driving, Ashley.
You got to have a little bit of a clue, too, okay? You can't just run over stuff just because we got you here.
I am Canada's worst driver. I am.
And she thinks Brian is the worst passenger.
Can you give better advice? Can you give advice that would make sense to me?
Ashley is so unbalanced, even she knows it.
She's just still letting her emotions control her driving.
Well, I've been here for 2 weeks. This should have been easy.
Emily is the final Mega Challenge driver. Coming into the first turn,
You're going way too fast.
Emily confidently accelerates until she hits the eye of the needle. Then she slows down.
Faster, 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 faster.
Landing this far off course would be bad in golf. In driving, it's unspeakable.
You okay?
I'm okay.
In that case, it's time for the icy corner. It looks like she's going to make the turn, but at the last moment, Emily locks up the brakes and crashes. From here,
Slow down, slow down.
Emily hits our series of snaking ramps where she bulldozes a path to nowhere.
1, 2, left. Turn, turn, reverse, 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 stop.
Knowing where your tires are is called spatial awareness. It's not a skill Emily has acquired.
See what I mean about spatial awareness?
In the reversing section, it takes Emily 7 minutes to move just 2 car lengths.
Don't look at me. You're going backwards, buddy.
With Scott's encouragement,
Okay, now you need to go towards you now.
Emily does make it up and over the ramp. But in the tight section, Emily's a complete disaster.
Go forward. That's backwards.
Watch your front end here. Or not. You don't see those things, or you're not looking?
I'm just wandered down, okay?
I've had enough of this stuff. Let's just get finished. Okay, everything's gone out of your way. Now, come on, get on this ramp. You've got to be kidding me.
When Emily finally makes it to the ramp,
Stop.
she spends 3 minutes crashing forwards and backwards before she gets balanced.
Stop. Shut that car off.
Emily hit more things than Scott can count.
125, maybe?
How many things do you think you hit?
Probably 100, yeah, around 100 or something.
Are you Canada's worst driver?
I don't know. I don't want to be, but you know.
After the break, Canada's worst drivers hit downtown Toronto.
Canada's worst driver will be back right after this. Before we name the country's lousiest motorist, there's just one more thing that has to happen. The 3 finalists have to drive me throughout the downtown core of our nation's largest city on a Friday at rush hour.
This year's route involves 25 turns through some of the most well-marked intersections in the country. To keep things personal, the nominees will be driving my rickety truck. Emily is up first.
So this will be your first time ever driving in a city with your glasses.
Oh, that's for sure.
Look, there's big Toronto looming in the distance.
In the city, Emily goes slower than slow.
You're stopped at a green light. You're stopped at a green light. Left on Bremner Boulevard.
At Bremner's stop sign, I have no idea what's going on. Then Emily simultaneously occupies both lanes and part of the intersection.
I cannot see the light.
There is no light.
It's amazing that Emily has never been hit from behind.
You're stopped in the middle of a road.
If she was a ship, the Navy'd nuke her as a hazard to navigation.
On King Street,
Why stop?
Emily stops at the first intersection. Then she stops at the second.
So again, we're doing nothing at a green light here.
How can I go?
Well, just go.
Emily has gotten slightly off track.
So get back to that however you want.
What Emily wants to do is a 3-point turn on a side street. But what she actually does
This is bizarre.
is a 5-point turn at the mouth of an intersection. When she gets back on track, Emily's supposed to turn left on John Street.
Again, you're stopped at a green light now. You can't stop at a green light. You're in the through lane, Emily. You're not in the left turn lane. You're not in the left turn lane. You're in the through lane. See, he's in the left turn lane, that guy behind you. And now you're in the intersection on a red.
At the following stop sign, Emily crawls into oncoming traffic.
That car's coming, that car's coming. That's why you have a stop sign back there.
At the next left turn, Emily gets caught in the intersection where she watches the light change to orange and then to red. Thankfully, Emily finishes without hitting anything. But of her 9 infractions, 5 should have got her demerit points. That's enough demerit points to lose her license.
Calgary downtown is like too easy for me now.
When Amy passed this morning's challenge, she said,
So much easier without my husband in the car.
Oh, yeah.
because Amy needs to work on driving with her husband will be her Toronto driving passenger. Headed for the city, Amy has no idea what she's in store for.
Look at all the people.
As trips go, Amy and Bob are getting to see a lot of things they've never seen before.
Is that a girl or a guy wearing a dress?
How the hell do I know?
My God. This is nuts.
Amy's driving is still very inconsistent. She's not blinkering until her lane changes have begun. And at this intersection, she stops when the light is green, then gets passed by two kids on bikes, then goes right through the red light.
Oh, loser I am. Total loser.
This sign says Amy can't turn right on a red.
Well, it says I can go, but...
Amy, no
oh
right
my
on
God.
a red.
Well, it's...
Holy.
With her newfound confidence, Amy doesn't cry, but she does still wreak havoc at 3 kilometers an hour.
Amy.
Whatever, he's a loser.
On her way back, Amy starts to unravel.
What are you doing?
She's crossing a solid white line and cruising through a stop sign and occupying the crosswalk. At the final intersection, Amy gets herself into the oncoming traffic lane, then stops.
Me.
Amy's highly illegal Toronto drive included half a dozen infractions, which could have cost her an evil amount of money.
Didn't kill anybody, so that's a bonus there. And I'm not even crying.
After the break, Toronto salutes Ashley.
Back home, we'd run your ass over.
Emily and Amy have both survived driving through downtown Toronto, which means it's Ashley's turn to drive her husband through town.
Nervous.
It's very important that when Ashley leaves this parking lot, she stays on Lakeshore Boulevard.
Lakeshore does one of these. Stay to the right. Make sure you stay on Lakeshore Boulevard. Do not get swept onto the Gardner.
Okay.
Stick to the right, okay?
When Ashley gets to the fork, she goes left.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh, man.
This mistake sweeps Ashley into the high-speed traffic of the Gardner Expressway.
Okay, folks, we're in for a ride now.
This is cruel.
You got us on the Gardner. Get off of this. Take any exit. Get off of this.
We stayed right and then we stayed in the middle.
Yeah, I thought we stay in the middle.
Ashley does get back on course,
This is crazy, though.
but in the city, this prairie girl is overwhelmed by all the sights and sounds.
Is Toronto always this busy?
Homeless guy.
Brian, no. Can't do that. We can't look. We gotta pay attention.
Wow, I've never seen one before. Look at them. They're sleeping everywhere.
Ashley must be asleep at the wheel.
Changing lanes on a solid white line is very against the law.
Cutting off pedestrians? Also illegal.
Oh, Ash. Pedestrians.
I know, but I have the right of way.
Vehicles never have the right of way in a crosswalk.
Ash.
Okay. Me. I'm Canada's worst driver.
While Ashley stops in yet another crosswalk,
Oh my God, lock your doors. Lock your doors. Lock your doors.
What?
Cause he's gonna ask for money and get in.
I'm chatting with tourists who watch Belgium's Worst Driver.
Yeah, and you have that show in Belgium?
Yeah.
The Canada's Worst Drivers, 2 cars ahead.
Oh, now I see.
This is an international show, people. We're not the only country that does it. It's been done in England, it's been done in Belgium, it's been done in Australia.
We saw your show when we were in Belgium. We're from Belgium. This is my wife. She's the bad driver.
That's good. Early, man. Nice.
You guys keep her tight.
On Richmond Street, Ashley tries to pass an illegally parked van.
Occupying 2 lanes at once while not moving.
I will never, ever, ever, ever come back to a city like this ever again.
Not without our guns.
That's right.
Now the gunslinger is in the left turn lane with her right blinker on. World-famous Kensington Market is the next destination.
Holy, where the are we?
Crazy town.
Here in Kensington Market, pedestrians have the right of way. Bicyclists have the right of way. Do they legally? No, of course not. But look around. You can't fight the truth.
The truth about Ashley is she doesn't really understand traffic laws.
I don't think you're supposed to be in the crosswalk.
Headed for home, Ashley loses power.
What is going on with this thing?
The alternator just died.
What am I gonna do? I gotta pull over. I gotta pull over.
Okay, I'm getting out to push.
We push, and Ashley steers herself into a convenient parking spot, which happens to be for wheelchairs only. Overall, Ashley's drive could have cost her over $1,000 and her entire driver's license.
Good drive?
No, not at all.
After the break, it's time to make our shameful announcement.
Canada's worst driver is...
It's time for me to join the experts so we can decide who is Canada's worst driver.
Dr. Gambora?
I'm torn. I don't know whether to choose Ashley or Emily.
I agree with you. So let's all agree. Amy's not on this list, is she?
No.
Is Amy Canada's worst
No.
driver?
Not at all.
No.
It's a head-scratcher. Emily crawls around, slowly putting herself in harm's way.
That car's coming. That car's coming.
Ashley, on the other hand, is harmed.
Oh, Ash. Pedestrians.
Emily is cautiously dangerous.
I can only see the light.
There is no light.
And Ashley is aggressively dangerous.
Back home, we'd run your ass over.
I think Ashley's emotion are playing a big role here, and I think overall, because of that, she's probably the worst of the two.
I don't understand all. I really don't.
Sergeant Woolley, who do you think?
I think they were both train wrecks, to be honest. And I think that Emily was, frankly, to me, slightly worse.
You can't stop at a green light.
How can I go?
Well, just go.
Emily's repeated stops at green lights, her habit of driving half the speed limit, and her wacky U-turns also failed to impress our head driving instructor.
Dan, who do you think is Canada's worst driver?
Emily.
Dr. Gambora, though, is adamant about Ashley being the worst.
I think she could be a real menace on the road.
It's basically a philosophical choice. What do you consider more dangerous? An incredibly bad driver?
Whoa, you're cutting that guy off.
Yes, I know.
Or an emotionally unstable driver?
I'm so Canada's worst driver.
The emotional. If it gets in the way, you've got a grenade going off.
That's why I'm going to stick with Ashley. Like I said, I think technically she's a better driver.
That's the shocking part, isn't it? In terms of being able to steer, Ashley's better. Being able to brake, Ashley's better. Turning left, Ashley's better. Overall, her emotions take her to such a dark place, I don't want to be on the road with her.
For me, for this, Ashley is definitely the most dangerous driver out there.
Dan?
I'm kind of swaying towards what you guys are saying. Just because she has the skill doesn't mean that she can control her emotions when she leaves here.
I'm still going to stick with Emily. They're both terrible, but I think Emily's just slightly worse.
Well, we've reached the end of another season here on Canada's Worst Driver, which means it's time to name the country's most abysmal motorist. Amy, you managed to figure out how to keep your emotions in check, and for that simple reason, you're not Canada's worst driver.
Are you lying to me or is this for real?
For real. I would only give the license back to our final graduate.
Perfect.
And that's you.
Before she got to rehab, Amy was the weepiest driver we'd ever encountered.
I need a cigarette. And I need a light, too.
Really?
During her 2 weeks in rehab, Amy cried every day.
frustrated. I'm sorry.
At first, they were all tears of frustration and fear.
What would you like me to do? I can't do it. I can't.
But in the end, they were tears of happiness.
You don't even know how good it is not to be that nervous before you get into that car.
Have a safe run home.
I will.
That's a whole lot of stress gone.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Emily? Ashley? This was a very tough decision. But in the end, it really did come down to just one simple question. And the question is this. What's worse on Canadian roads? Not being able to control your vehicle or not being able to control your emotions? Our experts have decided that Canada's worst driver is Ashley.
What? Serious?
That means, Emily,
Holy
that I'm giving you back your license if you promise to only drive while wearing your glasses.
I promise you.
I bet you do.
Emily came to rehab. Stop! With terrible eyesight.
Whatever.
Now that she can see where she's going, Emily knows her next focus must be obtaining more driving skills.
Driver skill, I'm Canada worst driver for sure. There's no question for that.
In rehab, Emily's skill level has risen from non-existent to merely awful.
Oh my God, it'll kill me.
We tried our best to help Emily.
Look where you're going. Looking here is not going to do any good for you.
But getting through to her proved practically impossible.
Oh God.
Really? The only good thing you could say about Emily's driving is that Ashley is worse.
And I'm so happy for that. And yeah, I'm just happy, and happy.
Yeah.
Ashley is not so happy.
Sorry, Ash, but the judges feel that you're potentially a greater danger on the roads.
Holy F.
Bunch of No offense, guys. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Bye, Emily.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, my God. Unbelievable.
Right, babe?
Yep.
Ashley, I'm sorry. I can give you back your license because, frankly, we're not allowed to keep it. You can take this trophy.
I don't want it.
You want the trophy, Brian?
No.
No?
No.
Ashley thinks she's driving herself home, but we've unhooked her battery.
Is this a joke? Are you totally kidding me?
This is a joke.
This has got to be a joke.
No, this is no joke. You're going to drive home on the back of that flatbed tow truck.
Oh, my God.
This tow truck is well known to Ashley. It rescued her 10 days ago after she drove with her parking brake on.
Maybe that should be the next tattoo. Remember to put parking brake in off position.
I need a lot of tattoos for all the driving stuff I've learned.
In rehab, Ashley learned how to reverse properly.
I can't believe you used your mirrors.
She learned how to do a proper shoulder check.
Left. I didn't hit a thing.
And Ashley learned techniques for staying calm while driving with her husband.
All right, honeydew melon.
Oh, honeydew melon, that's my favorite.
But she hasn't learned to actually stay calm when the chips are down.
I really don't give a flying if I ever drive again. Driving is horrible. I can't handle this. I am Canada's worst driver. I am. Ugh.
She's right. Ashley is Canada's worst driver.
I'm so pissed right now.
Ashley is Canada's worst driver today. But tomorrow, hundreds of more Canadians will be getting their licenses. And next year, the rehab center will be open for business once more.
I swear to God, I will not tell a soul about this show a medicine hat whatsoever. I don't want anyone to watch this. Can I get a cab home?